Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. To those who are subscribed, and welcome to the new one. Yeah, today I will have a video a very quick video, because I hope I'm not gonna be long, because today I will have two videos. I have two discussion. One has nothing to do to the other one. I want to talk about, now this is, last time I wanted to make a video about but now that one I cannot miss it, because that was the whoa. So this is my take. I will try to be short, because I'm not, like, really, I have to be clear on that. Okay, I'm not into politics at all. I'm just an observer, and I'm learning also from, I'm just an observer, and I'm learning also from, what I read. Okay, so I watch, and I observe, and I make my own analysis. Okay, so don't think I know. I don't know. I'm just learning, and no, it's pretty. Whoa. I mean, I was hesitating to make it. I wanna make it. This is crazy. So Kamala Harris, she went for the Fox interview. That interview was that interview was a disaster. No, we already know that she has disasters. I don't, there is something I don't get with that woman. She has been making interviews after interviews, and still it looks like she's never prepared enough. And there is something about her. She never answers questions. She always rumbling there and there. I mean, we ask you a question, and these not are new questions to her. It looks like she never do her assignment. I don't know. Okay, so I'm sure that they have had head-ups before the interview. I'm sure that they tell them what she's going to be, the questions she will have, I'm sure they tell them the head-ups, what's going to be for the interview. They're already prepared for that, right? Still, she keeps failing. And to be honest, not criticizing, not judging, but I am amazed and impressed by people who still believe that they should vote for her, because that interview was a disaster for her. Let's see.
Madam Vice President, thank you for the time.
Thank you. It's good to be with you, Brad.
Voters tell pollsters all over the country and here in Pennsylvania that immigration is one of the key issues that they're looking at this election. And
they will be talking about it. It's one of the first things they talk. I mean, immigration has been a subject, a topic, people discuss about it. It's important. It's one of the questions that the people have, because what I understand so far is, if I'm not wrong, because I'm not American, okay, they say that the taxpayers, or I think the Americans are paying taxes. I think they providing care and many things for illegal immigrants. What I understand is, it's maybe better to be illegal than legal in America, because I mean, obviously they take good care of illegals. What does that mean? Okay, the same illegals, there are a number. I mean, I understand it happened, but hey, do you remember, I think on the 60 Minutes interview, the journalist, the man who asked her the question about immigration again, he said, if I'm not wrong, he said that the number of illegals quadrupled after Donald Trump left the office, meaning that during the Biden administration, a number of illegals, but she has no answer to that. She only blamed Donald Trump. That's all she does, is to blame Donald Trump every time. That's the only argument she has. I mean, let's watch. I'm not going to put anything because it's going to be too long and I don't want to make a long video, but just want to show you.
Influx of illegal immigrants from more than 150 countries. How many illegal immigrants would you estimate your administration has released into the country over the last 3.5 years?
Well, I'm glad you raised the issue of immigration because I agree with you. It is a topic of discussion that people want to rightly have, and you know what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, but
right
do you
now,
just a number? Do you think
Just
it's
a
1
number,
million, 3
Mama.
million?
We just want a number.
Let's just get to the point. Okay, the point is that we have a broken immigration system that needs to be repaired.
So your Homeland Security Secretary said that 85%
I'm
of
not
apprehensions.
I'm not finished. We have
It's a
an
rough
immigration
estimate of
system
6 million people
that
have been
needs to be-
released into the country.
6 million
Let me just
people.
finish. I'll get to the question. I promise you.
I was beginning to answer.
And
No.
when you came,
See, she said I was beginning to. Mama, you weren't answering. You were humbling. You were talking, doing short. You were doing the long one before. No, you weren't answering the question. They ask you a number because the interview has a certain amount. It's a time frame. They don't have time to humble. It's not like you are in the kitchen talking with friends and no, it's a time. It's a time. I think what happened is she came to appear, if I understand, to the public who are the Republicans or the white voters, I don't know, something like that, if I understood it. But they asked her a question, and I said, oh, let's go straight to the point. But you are the one who was turning. The snail already have time to leave from point A to point B before you even, and at the end of the question, no answer. So the man was like, number, no. Number. Let's go. Oh my God.
office, your administration immediately reversed a number of Trump border policies. Most significantly, the policy that required illegal immigrants to be detained through deportation, either in the U.S. or in Mexico. And you switched that policy. They were released from custody awaiting trial. So instead, included in those were a large number of single men, adult men, who went on to commit heinous crimes.
Anyway, I cannot put everything here, but I will just try to talk about the main point really that really marked me. Okay. So, so they ask her. There are many questions. There are questions about immigration, which you saw that she couldn't even answer properly. And the question was often asked to her, you are in your administration, Biden, because it's like she's talking like she's not in, but she's already in the administration herself. She's already in, she's already in the administration. So she speaks as if she wasn't in. That lady, it's really like for me, whenever I see her, my inside scream. Okay, it's like you feel like she's a fraud, she's a scam. There is nothing that she said that we really. I don't know. So these are the things they ask her as a question. What will you do differently? She can answer. She only blamed Donald Trump for everything. But they ask you a question. What will you do differently? She can. Okay? Because the only answer, because she lack of argument, so the only answer she gives is Donald Trump is the problem. Donald Trump, who left the office a long time ago, is still the problem for them. Anyway, so you also have this idea of, many people thinking that because she's a woman, it's sad that people have I don't know how to say that. I thought that we as black, we are more smarter than that. But when you see people talking to like, oh, she's a woman, a black woman, which we don't even really know if it's right or wrong or if it's true or false. We have no really real story about her. Okay. But you want to vote based on the fact that she's a black woman. Okay. With no guarantee of whatsoever of her story, history of her story, everything, I don't know. You already have that same, I don't know, that same scheme, I don't know how to say that, with Barack Obama, who was the first black president. And at the end of the day, at the end of his term, you got nothing. I mean, he did nothing special for the black community. Everybody knows. I mean, in the world, we already know that. It's not something new, okay? Barack Obama did nothing special for the black community. And again, they want to bring the same racial code. Now it's a black woman. I mean, when you're smart, you already see that, okay? What is the point? Because you want to vote because she's a black woman, and is it the reason why you want to vote for that person, or you vote for that person because the person is able to do the job? Okay. And if you want to talk about like we are so attached to who we are, and the notion of a people, of a person, or if you want to talk as our people are so attached to our history of black people, let's talk about the history of black people. So Martin Luther King said, well, let's give an example. Martin Luther King talk about the content of character. What in everything things have been said so far, what does that make you feel like she will be able to do the job? I don't know. But some people, because she's a woman, they are convinced that she is the right fit for the office. But she's already in the office. Then she said that Donald Trump is the one who belittled American people. I mean, what is she talking about? The fact that she's already lying about the mental condition of the president, because she never really addressed, they really never talk about it, okay? They never really talk about it. They just say it's not going to be running anymore. Okay, but why? We don't really know why. I mean, we see, but has she ever make a real statement that because no? Okay, she just come to represent the Democrat Party, and then what? She called Donald Trump. She said Donald Trump is the one belittling American public, but you are the one who is belittling them, because you are not even accountable to explain to them the situation of the president, the commander-in-chief. What is happening? Why is not running anymore? I don't know. Two, they keep talking about racism and whatever, but you are the one who are always, the Democratic Party is always the one who are always raising the racial card. Every time. You don't have to be American to see that. You don't need to be American to see that every time it's about the race or gender, but usually the race, to the point where the former president in America, Barack Obama, come and scold black men. That to the point he said that you like he blaming them for supporting, I mean, in a way supporting Donald Trump and voting for Kamala Harris because she's a woman. Now they don't talk about the woman anymore, the race anymore. Now it's about gender. Okay, so to him, he kept to make comment, talking to people as if they was his kids or they owe him something. I don't know. That was really disrespectful, by the way. I was extremely disrespectful. And if I was these people sitting in that room, I would have asked him the question, Mr. President, we understand what you mean, but what have you done for us, like, the black community itself? The polls, the statistics show that black people in America are more and more supporting Donald Trump than the other president. And that the black people are becoming more Republican this year than many years ago from Richard Nixon, right? So see how the popularity is gaining. Donald Trump is campaigning like every time. He's on the ground every time. Every day. I'm lying. If I'm lying, there are names of cities I have never heard in my life. Donald Trump is going there. I don't know if she's campaigning the same way, but I'm telling you, the man is a machine. He's on the ground every day. She can answer question properly. She kept blaming Donald Trump for everything. She said at some point she was calling him unstable. What Barack Obama did by doing what he did, that really even messed up. I mean, she called for help, and then he didn't even help her. That was a disaster. And then she come and she did even worse with this interview, even worse. The lady, I don't even know how people can still see that she is. Then this situation. So Donald Trump is the man, and she keeps saying he's unstable, he's mentally unstable. I think these words are not simple. Huh? I don't think these words that they are throwing like that are simple words, because that looks like witchcraft. Like, really, this is evil. How can you keep saying that the man is very much normal, but you keep telling him that, you keep saying that he's unstable, and that they are surprised that people coming from anywhere will want to eliminate physically the man. We talk about what, 2 or 3 assassination attempts or something like that, or 2. But it makes sense with this kind of word. You are the one dividing. The left is the one dividing the country. You are always saying stuff. The man, how can you call someone, he's dangerous, he's dangerous, he's dangerous? Of course you are going to create fear. And when something like that, when the assassination attempt happened, they were the same one who took that Twitter account and say, oh, there's no place for violence. But your words, okay, are the ones that pushing that situation. And you play that you are surprised about it. She keeps saying that, but the part that hit her the most at the end of this interview is when the journalist returned that to her and say, okay, if Donald Trump is mentally unstable like you say, first in the poll, even in the swing states, he gained more in popularity, okay? It looks like there are more and more, the states are turning more and more red. 2, Joe Biden, his mental condition wasn't really clearly explain like what is happening exactly. No, she kept saying that Donald Trump is unstable. No. Explain to the public what is really happening. Then she say, oh no, Joe Biden has made all the right decisions on behalf of the American people. This is someone who is according to her in a good mental condition.
Allied forces' surprise attack to liberate Europe from Germany during the World War II. Now, Biden was caught confused and lost as he made a gesture to sit down on a chair, while the First Lady, Jill Biden, signaled him not to.
Anyways, so you see that the word confusion and lost has been said many times about the President Joe Biden, and this is not American news, this is international news. That's how the world is seeing America now, that they have a president who is lost and confused. But no, it's not the problem. The problem is Donald Trump. So I'm telling you, if people can still vote for this, the problem is no longer her. The problem is the people who are supporting her. Because there is no way that the woman has shown to be incompetent. She can't even tell you how many illegals are entering her country. And that's not even the first time that I've been asking her that question. She can respond. And remember, at 60-minute interview, because she has all the machine behind her, all the media, because of course, they're not favoring Donald Trump anyway. We know that, okay? They even edited a part of the interview about the Israelo-Palestine crisis. I don't know what's going to happen, really. There are a few weeks, okay, before the election. And really, I don't see anything good with the left, honestly. They are shown to be really, literally a mess. It's important that American people understand as well that their votes gonna also impact other countries in the world like us and other countries, because yeah, we are close to enter into the third world war. I don't know, that's what they say, because you see all the situation that happened in the world now. You have the US, the Ukraine and Russia crisis, you have the Palestine and Israel and Palestine crisis, you have Iran who actually kind of joining in a way, you have the Lebanon. I mean, it's not getting stable anyway. And in Europe, you have now more and more people voting for the right, the extreme right, because probably they are disappointed about the left. So you tell me what you think, but I'm telling you, if people can still vote for her, it's shocking. I hope for America that they will make the right choice, and from now on, Donald Trump is the one. It's the right choice for them from now on, yeah. We don't ask you to have a perfect person, but at least someone who can do the job and who think about his country first, okay? So thank you for watching. I will see you the next time.